Yeah, it's popping, gang. So today's video is about 3 robberies that teach us a lesson about something and something else. I don't know. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't pre-watch videos. So we just jump into them and see what's to them together. Y'all rock with me, right? I'm assuming y'all say, yeah, if y'all rock with me, why my subscribers don't match my views, bro? I'm just saying, like, if y'all rocking with me, hit the subscribe. I'd rather you, like I said, I would rather subscribe and share than comment and like. Real life. Real life. I ain't gonna say it again because I might mess it up. But when I put it on the short, just let it rewind. But like I said, we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna jump right into the video. But before we do that, I want to give a special shout out to my big sister. I don't know if I did it already. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm fried. But you know what I'm saying? I want to give a special shout out to my big sister. Shay Jones, like I said, if you can't get it, that means you can't read because it's cheap. Go check it out on Amazon. That's the book. I should probably start saying Prime, huh? Yeah, I get the idea. Uh-oh, looks like the kids ain't gonna be able to watch this one. Bam. It said it had viewer discretion. Viewer discretion mean put the kids to bed when you watch this. The kids should be in the bed anyway, bro, because you be chilling. You be
the presence
outside
of
with the
multiple
gang,
attackers
so
makes self-defense exponentially more risky.
I can say that because I'm a
Hi everyone,
father,
welcome
so
to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Correa. Today I have 3 videos for you, all from Sao Paulo do Norte, Houston, Texas. Today's video is sponsored by Backstreet Surveillance, a free design offer Revolution Protect. Watching this first one here, you can see the first guy come in. There's gonna end up being 4 guys that come into this first store, and the clerk is on the left-hand side. And you're gonna see these guys, by the time the third one comes in, and the first one is gonna pull a gun from under his armpit. And then the second guy pulls 2 guns, he's running akimbo. Guy 3 and 4 pull guns too. Everybody got a gun. You got a gun, and you got a gun, and you got a gun. And the clerk's just like, okay, Oprah, man, whatever you want. So he is gonna then give them what they want and then crouch down. Well, the guy's not gonna be very excited about that because he's gonna want him to get into the second register as well. He is going to do that. This guy's gonna rob the place blind, take a bunch of money, take some product, take some cigarettes, and then run off. Our second one, again, this is also out of Houston. We actually have audio from the surveillance footage, so I'm gonna let you listen in on that one.
Come on, open the register. Open the register right now. Open the register. Open the register. Open the register. I'm not playing, I'm gonna smack you with 2. Open the
He's how I smack you with it. Dang, he gonna smack you with the gun. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I worked at the gas station, bro, I told them in my interview, when they was like, what would you do if somebody, because I asked you that in the interview, like, what would you do if somebody robbed the store? I told them I'm going to give them everything in the store and I'm leaving. And I ain't locking the door. I ain't dying for their money. That's their money. I'm still getting my paycheck regardless. I better get my paycheck or it's a lawsuit. They gonna lose more money.
So come on, open the safe.
I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I don't have kids. He gone. Just a few minutes ago, he gone. He gone. He gone. He gone.
Get gone. Leave. I gave you all the money. I guess that's what he said. Leave. Yeah, let me take all these cigarettes first. Everybody except that one dude, they did it all right because they had masks, and I don't know if they had gloves, but they had masks on for sure. The first niggas ain't had no mask on. I think except one dude, and that's Brody that had the 2 pipes. Look, they shook.
Third one, we see 2 guys.
Oh no, they all had
Kenny
masks.
from South
Yeah,
Park is broken
that was
bad.
one of the
You see him,
workers.
he's got his hood up. He's got his face covered. He's got a hat on. Second guy's got his hood up, got his face covered. And they're going to come in, and there's only going to be one firearm in this one, but clerk is, guy's going to come up. There's only going to be.
Hey, did y'all see the little girl? She on point. Why is the little girl more on point than everybody else? Why? These niggas walking like this, bro. It's not because of COVID. Why is the little girl more on point than everybody else in the store? Look at her. Look, she already looking at him, bro. Look, you can't see her face blurred out, but you can still see the outline of her face right there. You can still see the outline of her face, bro. Why is she on point more than all these adults in the store? Because I bet she not there with just her big sister. I bet her mama or her grown sister or her dad, somebody else there with them. She's on point, though. She's seeing it. She's seeing them reach for, you know what I'm saying? Boy, y'all better stop like why
Got his hood up, got his face covered, and they're gonna
look. She ain't do too much.
Come in and
she ain't do too much.
There's only gonna be
okay. Now she's starting to look back. All right, am I tripping? I'm leaving. Yep. She already at the door. She gone.
The big park.
She gone.
Gun. So he's gonna point it at the clerk. Now there's some customers in there. There's like a little.
Y'all better stop lacking, man.
Probably a fast food restaurant.
All y'all was lacking, except that little girl.
Rob those folks. Guy puts his phone down. He's gonna grab the phone, and then they run off with the money out of the till, as well as that customer's phone. You get one more kind of look at him here, as the first bad guy has at least some money that's been put in his backpack. He's gonna run off and
called him
warn
bad
the second
guy
guy as well, who grabs the phone and he runs off. I really doubt they're gonna catch any of these guys because of the masking issue. But these are some of the tougher armed robberies that we've seen, but we do have some things to think about.
Bro, just run. Why are you running?
A big reason why
them?
So many of the videos on the channel are out of Houston is because Houston's
why you ain't just stay where you was at?
Out videos when they don't catch the perps.
Obviously, they're
not
not
a lot of
off
other
of you.
places do, so that's why they're here a lot. Let's think about lessons. This first one's pretty much straight up a Kobayashi Maru. I don't know that there's any place that this guy could have possibly launched any kind of counter ambush. I mean, maybe if
first dude, he's gonna be caught. He's gonna snitch.
If you are a ridiculously fast shooter,
he's gonna snitch on a little white boy with the white hoodie because they got his face too.
No, you're
and then he's gonna snitch on one
Hill.
of the niggas with the mask. And then the other nigga with the mask is gonna tell on the other nigga with the mask. And guess what? They all in jail.
Maybe you can do something like that. And if you don't know who Brian
they
Hill
all
is,
gonna be
watch
snitching
this on Active Self-Protection Extra, because there's really very little opportunity here. Now, we are gonna see that there's not zero opportunity, but man, you'd have to have an incredible skill set, because now all these guys kind of look away from him. And now he's got the guy showing him his ear. You can see here that the guy closest to him showing him his ear. Everybody else is focused in other places. If you are absolutely paying attention like a hawk, okay, fine. If you got a 1.5 second draw to first shot, you can get a gun out and get going. But you got 4 armed men here. Now, some of them put their guns away, but some still have them in their hands. Would you be able to see that? I don't know. I just think this one would be, I mean, a borderline negligent, reckless to try to launch a counter ambush in.
Launch anything, you're stupid. I don't care if you get away with it. You're stupid. That's not your money. Don't die for your, don't die for them people's money.
Taking you with us, or
that's not your money. I'm not down for their money. It's not happening. Sorry. No.
And so, I hate to say it, but I think probably his best bet here was to comply, because he's probably not going to be able to get 4 armed men. The second one, also very dangerous, because our trailing bad guys.
Now they all messed up. Ain't no catching them. They gone.
Way away, and
they gone. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't no catching.
Doesn't look away. He's not a cat on a hot tin roof. And so that would make this one very difficult. But if the guy who's closest to us, who's at the bottom of the screen, he's kind of fuzzed out, that's HPD did that, not me. But if he is really paying attention and goes, okay, man, here's all the stuff, but he's got a gun on his person, he does have a counter ambushing opportunity here coming up if he wants it, but it would be very dangerous. And again, every time you add a bad guy here, you add an order of magnitude of difficulty to the event. Now, what really would happen here is you notice that our bad guy who's far away right now is like pointed at him and then pointed away. So he has just turned his nose. He hasn't showed his.
Look at him though. What about the other dude back there? If he flinched, he's dead and the other dude dead. Ain't no counter moves. It's over with. If you twitch and a real shooters, you're dead. You're dying for somebody else's money, bro. I'm not doing it.
ear. He's
I'm
just
not down
turned his
for your
nose and
money.
looked elsewhere. And
Down for
turning
my
his nose
money.
and
I ain't
looking
down for your
elsewhere.
money, bro.
You got to have a 1 second draw to first shot in order to get a gun out on that guy and a shot at him before he can come back, see what you're doing, and try to shoot you first. Now, most bad guys couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, but the point remains, you've got to get some shots in that guy and then turn and get the guy who is very close to you as well, who has a gun on his person and is, I think, still holding that gun while he's picking cigarettes off of the counter after grabbing the money out of the till. You could, again, while these guys are starting to get away, now he is kind of blocking you. Now, I will say our perp is pointing a gun right at his partner, jerk. But great, you know, go ahead, shoot him. Shoot your partner. Now, our defender here could use that, though, if he has a very visually quiet draw. If he's not herky-jerky and all that stuff, but if instead he's got a very visually quiet draw, he might be able to get a gun out here and get both of these guys. But man, the guy has a gun on him and his eyes on him. That would be as tricky and as dangerous a situation as possible. I still wouldn't really recommend it. This case here, we only have one gun visible and 2 perps. So listen, we have a gunman and a grab man, much more typical what we see, much more possible to launch an effective counter ambush, especially here because you have the counter. The counter means that there's a guy who does not have a gun on him, or at least that you've seen on the left, and he is, you know, a counter away from you. So he's really not an imminent threat. First guy pointing a gun.
I bet money he got a gun
too. If you have
too.
a 1.5 second draw to first shot, you can get that guy and render him no longer a threat, and then deal with the other guy without really too much issue. Also, these bystanders, they were involved in this as well because the guy came and got them. So
go ahead and listen to him.
And you saw this. Yes, you can absolutely act. And notice here, he turns his head away while he's still pointing the gun at you. Is that still a deadly threat? Yes. So this last one, there is actually kind of some reasonable counter ambush opportunities.
He's gonna get somebody hurt. He gonna get somebody hurt talking that nonsense. Talking about a counterattack. Like this is the WWE. This is real life, my boy. This is not GTA. You don't, if you die, you don't get the spine back. You know, if you die, then you're dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't listen to that. You can if you want to, but I recommend you not listen to that because thumbs down. No, I'm not listening to that. He talking about they had a counterattack. Bro, if somebody got a gun on you and it's not your money, guess what? You're not gonna die for it. If you die for it, you're stupid. And if your family comes to if your family comes to your funeral, they're suckers. Don't care what nobody say. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, gang. Long live the guys, man. And we gone.